Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Serum. Welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building the Darth Vader helmet that I got from Pinterest. I wasn't able to find out who was the person who actually signed it. So if you do know, let me know so I can give him the credit. So what do we need for Darth Vader? Well, we need some black wool, gray wool, and white wool. And we're going to begin with 9 blocks of our black wool down below. A little bit of space so they don't run into each other. So we're going to do 9 blocks like I said. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After we have our row of 9 blocks, what we're going to do is that we are going to grab our gray wool and we're going to place 7 blocks starting right here and then moving towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Awesome. And then in this little point, we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip a space and then we're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip a space and we're going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to skip a space and we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is what your pixel art should look like so far. Now what we're going to do next is that we are going to grab our black wool and starting right here, we're going to go 7 blocks towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to grab our gray wool and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of our gray wool. Then we're going to do another 4 starting right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add 2 gray wools right here. Now that we did that, we're going to do the same thing on this side. So let's get started with our 4 blocks over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to add another 4 in this little corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add 2 blocks right here. So 1, 2. So there we go. Now let's take a little step back. Awesome. Now what we're going to do next is that we are going to grab our black wool and starting on top of this 2 blocks, we're going to go up by 6. So yes, 6 blocks going straight up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go to this row and we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go down to this row and we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then over here, we're going to place 2 blocks. Then we're going to do the same thing to this guy over here. But this time, we're going to start from the bottom. I don't know why I started from the top. But let's start from the bottom here. We're going to go up by 2 blocks here. And then right here, we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then right here, we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then starting right here, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Now we're going to grab our gray wool. But first, let's take a little break. Make sure you guys have this so far. Now what we're going to do next is that right here, we are going to place 2 gray wools. And then 8 blocks of our black wool on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to grab our black wool yet again, and we're going to place 2 blocks, not our black wool, I'm sorry, our gray wool. We're going to place 2 blocks right here, and then on top of this, we're going to go up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we are going to attach 2 blocks right here. So 1, 2. So then we have something that resembles this. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to do this side. On this side, what we're going to do is that we're going to place another 2 blocks right here. So 1, 2. And then on top of this blocks, we're going to go up by 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to place another 2. And then on top of this 2, we're gonna go up by 9. So 1, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Awesome. And now let's delete this 2. I don't know why I placed those 2, but what we're gonna do is that we're gonna grab our gray wool. But first, make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're gonna grab our gray wool, and then starting right here, we're gonna attach 4 blocks going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna move to the left, and we're gonna go up by 2. So 1, 2. Let's go over here and add the same thing. We're gonna add 4 blocks starting right here, going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. We're gonna grab our black wool now, and we're gonna place 1 block right here. Then we're gonna attach 5 gray wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our black wool goes here, and then 5 gray wools. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna place 3 black wools in between, and then a gray wool here, here, then a black here, and a white below that. So make sure you guys have this so far. Coming along really nicely. Now what we're gonna do is that on top of this 4 blocks of gray wool, we're gonna add 8 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then right here, we're gonna add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go to this corner, and then on top of this 4 blocks of our gray wool, we're gonna add 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here we're gonna add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna give some more detail on the bottom part of the mask, but first make sure you guys have your Darth Vader looking like this. So far we're making cracking progress, so we're only gonna keep going for a little bit more. What we're gonna do now is that right here we're gonna place a gray wool, a black wool, and then a white wool. And then we're gonna go diagonally right here, and then black, gray, black, gray, black, and gray until it touches right there. So it should be, I guess we're gonna count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks going diagonally. Now what we're gonna do is that this block right here, we're gonna go up by 1, 2, and then a gray wool to the right of it, black wool, and gray wool again. So make sure you have added this little parts of detail. We're gonna do the same thing over here, but just flipped. So let's go do that right now. We're gonna place 1 block right here, and then a black, then a white. Then we're gonna place gray, black, gray, black, gray, black, gray. Just remember going diagonally upwards and towards the left by 5 blocks. Then we're gonna go to this guy, and we're gonna place 2 black wools, and then a gray wool up here to the left, and once again another gray wool. Now all that's left for this bottom part is just to fill it in with black wool. That we're gonna do that later in the video, but for now let's get back to the top of the mask. But first, let's take a nice little pause break right here. Make sure if you fall behind, this would be a great time to hit pause and just copy what you see on your screen. It's pretty simple right now, so even if you miss a step, it's salvageable. It's not that intricate. It's pretty easy to see from here. So now what we're gonna do next is that right here, where these 2 blocks are, we're gonna attach a gray wool. Next to this black, we're gonna place 4 black wool. So 4 gray wools. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place 2 black wools here, and then a gray wool. Then we're gonna bring our black so it's at the same level as the gray wool that we just added, so that we're left with something that looks like this. And now what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna grab our gray wool, and starting right here, we're gonna go up by 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing over here, 10 blocks. Just make it so it's at the same height as this layer. And then we are going to add 2 black wools to the right, 2 black wools to the left, and then we're just gonna connect the rows below. Connect the rows below on this side. And there we go. No. First, let's just bring this straight down. Awesome. Now, there we go. All you guys have left to do is just to fill it in with black wool, and your Darth Vader mask will look like that. So it's pretty simple. After you build, this is pretty much a blueprints of it. All that's left to do is just to fill it in with some black wool, and your Darth Vader helmet will look like that. So just go ahead, fill it in with black wool, and that's it. So thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this pixel art tutorial. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell us what you want us to build next down in the comments. I always look down there below. I may not reply to all of them, but I do look through them. I like to see what you guys are thinking. So let me know what you want me to build next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends, and we'll see you next time.